doing? We're done. Okay.
Good transporting.
So there we go. Canola is done. We have 909 litres of seed for next year when we decide to plant canola, if we decide to plant canola. I probably will. So that's it for contracts today. We have some sheep to clear up. I should probably have slowed down there. It's a bit rough. Yeah, I kind of like to watch how people start things up. Once the farm gets established, I kind of drift off, which is weird because that's kind of what I do. Is I play for the long term on stream as opposed to how do we start up a farm. But then, that's the thing with doing seasons, is because it takes so long to play a year. I mean, even on Augustheim we were playing at ×5 speed, so one day is 2 hours, but it still took us 20 episodes to get through 1 year. And that wasn't a weekly series. I tried to make it a weekly series, but things come up during the week which tend not to come up at 8 o'clock on Saturday morning. Although last week I was just... That's the village. But I think I've been watching Farmer Cobb. Now, I've been watching his Chellington series. And I watched his Griffin, Indiana series, but only for a couple of weeks, and then I kind of got bored with that one. But I think the thing that winds me up about Daggerwin is he's remembering game play from earlier editions of Farm Sim. So he'll claim stuff that isn't true in Farm Sim 19, or is true if you're playing in seasons but not if you're not. So he's always talking about in his survival challenge, he's always talking about how the grass will rot if he doesn't do something with it, or the hay will rot. And he's not playing with seasons, so that's not actually a game mechanic that he's playing with on that. And that can get frustrating, because I do kind of look at the videos, at least the videos I produce are somewhat educational in I'm trying to impart, there you go, I'm trying to impart some game knowledge as well. So I like to make sure I'm at least semi-accurate, or I'm just going to say, we're going to play this out and see how it works. So, tomorrow game day, we have hopefully some clover to harvest, and we'll be setting up some experiments with the clover just to see how it differs from grass, if it differs from grass, and just create a definitive this is a thing. It's like seed. I did do my own thing back on Ravensport. I went and saved a game with a planter right at the beginning of the field, and then I just planted the field with each crop successively just to see how much seed each crop uses, because I was interested. And that's how I know if you're an impoverished starting farmer with no money, the best crop you can plant is canola, because you don't use a lot of seed planting it. Okay, where does this go? This goes in the shed. Oh, I'm guessing in that bay there. Oh, back up. Yes, or feeding silage to pigs. But he's entertaining, so yeah, I'll watch it. But there are some times it's like, no, you're telling everybody the wrong thing. So if they're trying to do it, they may get frustrated trying to do what you're telling them to do, because that's not how it works. Okay, we're in. So, plant, we got our seed. I didn't take the canola out. Oh, darn. It's not enough space to unload. Right.
I like your setup in there.
Okay, let's unload the canola and put that back in the shed. So I think we're done with the Class 940 for a while. The Challenger's hooked up to the mowers for tomorrow, and we did have some problems with the mowers when attached to the class, so I'm going to have to we'll be watching for problems with the Challenger now. See if that's still a thing. And if that is the case, then we will be losing the current mower set and probably going back to the class butterfly set. I think I can put this in here. Oops. Wave the camera around crazy. Zoom. Alright. We are in. So yeah, for some reason the class could only run the front mower solo. It couldn't run the full mower kit, which is, from my perspective, a problem. Okay, that's done. I'm going to need to move those. How are our sheep? Let's investigate sheep. Our sheep are out of grass, water. That's fine. Clover silage, clover hay, carrots. So we're going to need to get some grass in that field. That field's auto-replenishing the grass. It's midday.
You got some fat sheep there?
I have fat sheep. Fat sheep are good. Okay, let's go take the...
Do you use sheep meat for shepherd's pie?
Yes.
Oh. Then we should have sheep meat for shepherd's pie one day. Because I'm really interested in trying sheep meat. Is it good?
I like it.
I asked you to you're like the only one who tried it, right?
No, Alice had it before.
And she liked it.
Not so much.
I like deer meat. Like deer meat jerky.
You don't make
It's the best.
shepherd's pie out of deer meat.
Yeah, deer meat. Deer meat is really
In fact, that's kind of a weird thing because I think hunter's pie is chicken, which is kind of strange.
real. I'm good. You're streamed up on background.
Maybe. Did that unfold? Yeah, that's unfolded. And it's turned on.
So,
That's turned on. Let's go.
how many of you did you say are going to put the weeds right here?
None at the moment.
Well,
Okay, that's working on the Challenger. So we don't have problem with the mower set. We just can't use the Class T to do it. Which is fine.
I need to put on the DLC now so
Yes.
he said transporting will deal with other things.
Okay, good. So we will use the Cavernal mowers. Oh, that's... yes. So there was a mod that was added to the mod hub this week, which apparently fixes balers for what is it, Maize Plus. So I may be having to add that on when we start getting into baling and wrapping and things, but for right now we're just gonna see what works and what doesn't. I'm happy. So Challenger is going to be doing all the mowing duties. Because that works. Goody goody. So I think I can use the collection wagon on the Class. So I think that's what. Not the Class, the other tractor, the case. I don't know what I was doing there, but yeah. So Cavernal mower does not work with CMT Software's Axiom for some reason. The front mower works on its own, and the back mowers work on their own. But when you try and run the front mower and the back mowers together, it doesn't do what it's supposed to. The front mower doesn't work. Okay. So I think this tractor got an upgrade on the engine. So it's a high 280-ish horsepower tractor. Where is the collection wagon? Where is the collection wagon? Over there. Okay.
You had a big farm with all the number, some of your stuff in it.
Yeah.
The same one as me.
Oh. Why have I got a multi-weight on the back of this thing? That's strange. I Which way do I want to turn? I want to turn that way. There we go. So yeah, I don't know why I've got a multi-weight on the back of that tractor. But actually I don't have to tab my view because when I'm in cab, if I engage reverse, then view changes to looking straight back. If I engage drive, then view switches to forward. It's lowered, that's on. Yeah, I tend to, I have taken up watching all of Farmer Cop's sort of educational videos. He does a lot of, okay, let's science stuff. So at the moment he's running a series of, whoa, hello. He's running a series on Maize Plus and crop destruction 2.0 and what each of the grass things does. But he's not progressing that particularly quickly. Oh, this is wet grass. Although, I think we should be okay. Oh no, it's first stage dried. And the reason we know that is because we've got conditioners on the Cavernaland mowers, so it does dry the grass one stage. Which means if I cut it dry, then I don't know that I need to ted the grass to make hay, I just have to leave it for a time. But let me go around again because I think I missed some bits. Yes, I did. We are kind of struggling here. Not significant. I mean, 9 miles an hour, I think that's a good pickup speed. And he does things like how to feed your sheep and how to feed your cows and how to do various other things. I think he had a problem because he was using a map that didn't have standard cow feeding set up. Like if you did cow feeding on Ravens Court, you have regular FS19 cow feeding rules, but I think he did it on a mod map and he ended up the mod map cow pasture basically used FS17 rules where you have to feed the cows everything, so you had to feed them what is it? The TMR was worth 50% of their food source and hay was 35 and grass was 15 or something like that. So that was a when I spotted that, I sort of left a message on his video and said that doesn't look right for normal FS19 rules, and he checked it out, sort of, oh yeah. But he's a good educational source for people who want to know stuff. There's someone else did a whole series on, might have been Farmer Cop again, what happens if you do did I unload that or not? Something like that. Yeah. Yeah, what happens if you have narrow tyres, standard tyres, wide tyres, double tyres, and hitch a super heavy cultivator on the back and then try to drive up a hill? So he's coming out with definitive stuff. Did I hear about Marwell Manor? I did notice that the farming agency are doing a release for Marwell Manor with all the seasons ready, maize plus, change in feeding requirements and such for the animals. Was there something else that was happening with it? Oh, excuse me. Was it this one I was putting this stuff in? Yes. Alrighty. What mod's that? Okay, there we go. And that's empty. Okay, so grass requirements done. I'll take this back down to the lower yard. I'm really not sure about this, the shed over to the left, whether I'm going to keep that or not. Oh dear, I've left it too long. That was the next thing I was going to do. Oh, church bells. Yeah, like I said, I'm not sure I want to keep this shed here. But, so I'm going to put that weight back on the front of this tractor just because I want it somewhere else. Like I said, I don't know why I had it on the back. That's kind of weird. So yeah, the snap view only works while I'm in the cab. So back here, it just retains where I'm looking, whereas I jump in cab, there's a little bit of a drift when I turn the wheel. Which is how I have Truck Sim set up, and then when I engage reverse, it will look out the back window. Brakes. Engine off, and if I gauge it forward, it'll look out the front. Okay, we need some forks now. The other thing we want to look up is how much is wool. Actually, I'm not sure. Whoa, that's kind of a good price. Actually, I wanted that for wool. Wool. hay, straw, clover, animals. I have completely missed wool. Wood chips, milk, wool. Oh, there's wool. Oh, it's kind of time to sell the wool. Huh. Okay. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Let's get the car with the, yeah, this case again. Yeah, I know we've got no wall space. Since today is a good day to sell wool, that's what we're going to do. Oh, we could use the truck, but truck, yeah. We will take the back off that. So, kind of good job I checked on the wool state, or the wool prices, should we say. So I will park this. Round about there. Go grab the fence and get that loaded. Ugh, this tractor could do with a clean too. Alrighty, so oh, that's the fork camera, isn't it? Great. Yeah, I guess I'm okay with that. Now, this isn't actually the wool I want to move; it's the other one. But and lift. This is a very disconcerting view. Problem is the way these spawn, that partially filled crate is exactly the wrong place. We'll do what we can. I think I managed to miss it. Should probably be coming in from the other end, but might need to do a little bit of dragging these around by hand. Oh, that one worked. So, push that one off the edge. Yes, I did. That's good.